Welcome to our spiritual corner in this wide universe of knowledge. Have you ever wondered about the habits of highly spiritual people, how they maintain their spiritual strength? In this vast cosmos of knowledge and understanding, there's a place where we can learn, grow, and connect with our spiritual selves. This place is right here, in this video, where we will journey together into the world of the highly spiritual and explore the habits they practice to maintain their spiritual strength and integrity. As we embark on this journey, let's consider our own habits. What practices do we follow that uplift our spirits? What habits make us feel connected to the universe and everything within it? In the grand scheme of things, our practices and habits shape us. They define who we are at our core. Now, imagine a world where you are in tune with your spiritual self, where you feel whole and connected, where your actions and thoughts are in harmony with your spiritual essence. This is not a far-off dream, it's a reality for those who practice certain habits. And who are these people? They are the highly spiritual, those who have found their spiritual path and walk it with grace and fortitude. They are the ones who have discovered the power of certain practices, and we are here to uncover those practices, those habits that make them who they are. Today we will delve into the lives of these highly spiritual people and explore the 5 habits they practice. These habits are not secrets, they are not hidden away in the annals of mystery. They are practices that are within reach of us all, habits that we too can incorporate into our lives to help us connect with our spiritual selves. So, if you're ready to begin this journey to explore the habits of the highly spiritual, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. Show us your support and interest in this content, and become part of our spiritual corner in this wide universe of knowledge. Join us on this journey as we delve into the 5 habits that highly spiritual people practice. Stay tuned. The first habit of highly spiritual people is meditation. But what exactly does this mean? Meditation, in its simplest form, is the practice of quieting the mind, focusing the attention, and cultivating inner peace. It's a time to disconnect from the chaos of the outside world and connect with the tranquility within. It's about sitting still and listening, not to the chatter of the world, but to the whispers of your own soul. Meditation holds a multitude of benefits both for the body and the mind. On a physical level, it can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and improve sleep. On a mental level, it promotes clarity, focus, and emotional stability. But its most profound impact is perhaps on a spiritual level. Meditation serves as a bridge that connects us with our spiritual essence. It allows us to transcend our physical selves, our thoughts, our emotions, and experience the part of us that is eternal, unchanging, and one with the universe. It's in this space that we find a sense of peace, love, and joy that is not dependent on external circumstances, but springs from the depth of our being. There are countless types of meditation practices, each with its unique approach, but all aiming at the same destination: spiritual growth. Some meditations focus on the breath, others on a mantra, a word or phrase repeated in the mind. Some involve visualizations, others encourage mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and engaged in the moment. For instance, loving kindness meditation cultivates feelings of compassion and love for oneself and others. Vipassana meditation, also known as insight meditation, encourages self-awareness and understanding of the nature of reality. Zen meditation, on the other hand, is about simply being, without judgment or attachment. No matter the method, the consistent practice of meditation can bring about a profound shift in perception, a deepening of understanding, and a blossoming of spiritual awareness. It's about creating a sacred space within where you can meet your true self, align with your highest potential, and tap into the wisdom of the universe. So, the first habit to consider incorporating into your life is meditation. It's a powerful tool for spiritual growth. Moving on to the second habit, mindfulness. This is a term we hear often, but what does it truly mean? In the simplest terms, mindfulness is the practice of living in the present moment, consciously aware of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and the environment around us. It's about finding a state of complete non-judgmental awareness in the here and now. In the spiritual realm, mindfulness takes on even deeper significance, serving as a bridge between our physical existence and our spiritual essence. Now you might wonder, what good does this do for us? Well, the benefits of mindfulness are manifold. From reducing stress and anxiety to enhancing our focus and creativity, mindfulness aids in cultivating a sense of inner peace and balance. It helps us gain insight into our true selves, shedding light on our deepest desires, fears, and aspirations. By connecting us to the present, mindfulness prevents us from getting stuck in the past or anxious about the future, and in turn enhances the quality of our life. So how can we incorporate mindfulness into our daily routine? It's simpler than you might think. You can start by paying attention to your breath, noticing each inhale and exhale, feeling the rise and fall of your chest. This practice of mindful breathing can be done anytime, anywhere. When eating, try to savor each bite, noticing the flavors, textures, and aromas. When walking, feel the ground beneath your feet and the rhythm of your steps. Remember, the goal is not to empty your mind of thoughts, but rather to observe them without judgment. Another effective practice is mindfulness meditation, which involves focusing your attention on a particular object, thought, or activity, and calmly accepting the passing of thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations without getting involved with them. This practice can help you develop a deeper sense of calm and mental clarity. Mindfulness also extends to our interactions with others. Try to listen more attentively, respond more thoughtfully, and be more present in your relationships. By practicing mindfulness, we can cultivate a deeper sense of connection and compassion, not just for others, but also for ourselves. Remember, mindfulness is not just a practice, but a way of life. The third habit on our list is gratitude. This simple yet profound practice can transform your life. Gratitude is a cornerstone of spiritual awareness. It's a powerful practice that can shift your perspective, bringing a brighter outlook and a deeper sense of appreciation for the tapestry of life. But what exactly is gratitude? Well, it's about recognizing and appreciating the positive in our lives, from the grandeur of a sunset to the simple joy of a hot cup of tea on a chilly morning. Gratitude isn't just about acknowledging the good times, though. It's also about finding grace in the challenges we face, understanding that even in our struggles, there are lessons to be learned and growth to be experienced. It's about shifting our focus from what's missing in our lives to the abundance that's already present. So, how do we practice gratitude? Well, it can be as simple as taking a moment each day to acknowledge something for which you are grateful. This could be a person, a moment, a place, or even an experience. You could write these down in a gratitude journal, or simply take a moment to express it in your mind. Another way to cultivate gratitude is through mindfulness. By being present in the moment, we can appreciate the small details of our daily lives that we often overlook. The warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of the wind rustling the leaves, or the smell of fresh coffee brewing in the morning. Gratitude can also be expressed through acts of kindness. When we do something kind for someone else, not only do we make their day better, but we also feel a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. It's a reminder that we're all interconnected and that our actions can have a positive impact on others. Gratitude can be a game changer. It can shift your perspective, bring more positivity into your life, and help you appreciate the beauty and richness of the world around you. It's a habit that, when practiced regularly, can transform your everyday experiences into moments of joy and appreciation. Gratitude, when practiced regularly, can open the door to a more fulfilling and enriching life. The fourth habit is regular spiritual practices, which are essential for maintaining spiritual well-being. Now you might wonder, what exactly are these spiritual practices? Well, they're activities or rituals that promote spiritual growth and development. These practices can take many forms depending on the individual's beliefs and preferences. For some, it might be meditation or yoga, both of which foster a deep connection with the self and the universe. For others, it might be prayer or reading sacred texts, which offer comfort, guidance, and a sense of connection with a higher power. But the key here isn't necessarily what you do, but rather the regularity with which you do it. You see, just as physical exercise strengthens the body, spiritual practices strengthen the spirit, but only if they're done consistently. A single workout won't make you fit, and a single meditation session won't bring you enlightenment. Consistency in spiritual practices creates a rhythm, a spiritual heartbeat, if you will. It becomes a part of your daily life, something as routine as brushing your teeth or making your bed. And it's this regularity that allows you to deepen your spiritual understanding and connection. Regular spiritual practices also provide a framework for your spiritual journey. They give you a roadmap to follow, a clear path towards spiritual growth and development. And this, in turn, can lead to greater self-awareness, increased peace and contentment, and a deeper sense of purpose and meaning in life. So, if you're looking to enhance your spiritual well-being, consider incorporating regular spiritual practices into your daily routine. It needn't be complicated or time-consuming. Even a few minutes spent in quiet reflection or prayer can have a profound impact. But remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progression. So don't be discouraged if you miss a day or two. The important thing is to get back on track and keep going. Remember, consistency is key in spiritual growth. Last but not least, the fifth habit of highly spiritual people is selflessness. It's a word we often hear, but what does it truly mean? In essence, selflessness is the act of putting others' needs and wishes before our own, without expecting anything in return. It's a noble quality, often associated with altruism and compassion, but it also holds deep spiritual significance. The practice of selflessness is a cornerstone of many spiritual traditions worldwide, from Buddhism to Christianity. It is seen as a path to spiritual growth and enlightenment, a means of transcending the ego and fostering a sense of interconnectedness with all beings. Selflessness can be thought of as the ultimate expression of love and compassion, as it requires us to step outside of our own wants and needs and consider those of others. It's about letting go of our ego, our self-centered desires and attachments, and instead focusing on the well-being and happiness of others. So, how can we practice selflessness in our daily lives? It can be as simple as offering a helping hand to someone in need, donating to a charity, or even just listening to someone without judgment or interruption. It's about recognizing the inherent value in every person and treating them with kindness and respect. But practicing selflessness does not mean neglecting oneself. It's important to maintain a balance and ensure that our own needs are met too. After all, we can't pour from an empty cup. It's about finding a harmonious balance between giving and receiving. Remember, selflessness is not a one-time act. It's a lifelong journey. It's a habit that needs to be cultivated and nurtured over time. And the more we practice it, the more we grow spiritually. Ultimately, selflessness helps us to see beyond our own limited perspective and opens us up to a larger, more interconnected world. It teaches us to appreciate the beauty in others and to value the interconnectedness of all life. It reminds us that we are all part of the same cosmic dance, each playing our own unique part. Selflessness is not just about giving. It's about understanding and empathy. It's about seeing the world through the eyes of others and realizing that we are all in this together. It's about love, compassion, and a deep sense of connection with all beings. To sum it all up, these 5 habits can help you on your journey to greater spiritual growth. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've covered today. Firstly, we spoke about the power of meditation. By dedicating a portion of your day to silence and reflection, you open the doors to a deeper understanding of yourself and the universe. It's a practice that demands consistency, but the rewards are worth every moment of tranquility. Then, we delved into mindfulness and how it allows us to live in the present moment. This habit encourages us to let go of past regrets and future anxieties, focusing instead on the here and now. It's a simple concept, but its impact on our mental and spiritual health is profound. Our third habit was gratitude. By acknowledging and appreciating the blessings in our lives, we cultivate a positive mindset. This attitude of gratitude connects us with the universe on a deeper level, fostering a sense of contentment and peace. Next, we explored the importance of regular spiritual practices. Whether it's prayer, reading spiritual texts, or engaging in acts of kindness, these actions help us to maintain a strong spiritual connection. They serve as reminders of our spiritual goals and keep us aligned with our higher purpose. Lastly, we touched on the habit of selflessness. By putting others before ourselves, we embody the essence of spirituality, love and compassion. This habit helps us to transcend our ego and connect with the collective consciousness. All these habits, when practiced consistently, can contribute significantly to your spiritual growth. They're not just actions, but ways of living that cultivate a deeper connection with your inner self and the universe. They help you to navigate life with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Of course, it's important to remember that everyone's spiritual journey is unique. What works for one might not work for another. But these habits provide a good starting point. They're universally beneficial and can be adapted to suit your personal spiritual path. Remember, there's no rush. Spiritual growth is not a race. It's a beautiful, lifelong journey of self-discovery and connection. Take your time, be gentle with yourself, and enjoy the process. After all, it's the journey that matters, not the destination. So why not take the first step today? Start incorporating these habits into your daily routine. You might be surprised by how much they can enhance your life. It's not always easy, but the rewards are immense. Thank you for joining us on this spiritual journey. Remember, spiritual growth is a journey, not a destination. Keep exploring, keep growing, and stay blessed.